On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning return to action after a 20-day break for the Olympics. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning practiced on Tuesday, welcoming back several Olympians to practice: Victor Hedman, Oliver Bjorkstrand, J.J. Moser, and Pontus Holmberg. Now, Jake Guentzel, Brayden Hagel, and Erik Chernak were given the day off to rest after they returned to the States yesterday. Zemgus Girgensons talked about playing against his teammates in the Olympics.
I think it's fun. It was every team I played on, I had an ex-teammate or something, so it's cool. You play the same way you would play if he was not your friend, so it's no different, but it's fun having a little chip to do better than your teammate.
Victor Hedman didn't play in Sweden's final Olympic game after he got hurt in warm-ups.
It's frustrating and still a little bit of a disbelief. It happened before one of the most important games in my career, but it is what it is. And now the focus is on this group in here, and it feels great to be back and finally starting to feel like myself again, so it's good.
Eddie will be ready to go tonight, as will Brayden Point, Emil, Lilleberg, and Charle-Édouard all return to the lineup. Anthony Cirelli was still in a red no-contact jersey on Tuesday for practice, and Nick Paul did not participate again. The Lightning were on a 19-1-1 stretch heading into the Olympic break. J.J. Moser was asked if he's worried that they've lost their momentum after 20 days off.
I don't think this team lets itself, bring out of the groove, I guess. I think this is we're doing things. We've built a culture that is built on consistency, and that's not going to change whether we had a break or not.
Assistant coach Rob Zettler on the key to continuing their winning ways.
Overall, we left on a really good note, a really good feeling kind of coming into the break, and our goal is to kind of keep that pace and keep that attitude and kind of hit the ground running again going into two tough games. Toronto and then Carolina will be fresh waiting for us.
The Lightning host the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight as NHL play resumes. It's the second of 3 meetings between the teams this season. The Leafs won the first game 2-0 in early December. Toronto currently sits in 7th place in the Atlantic Division. They're 6 points out of a playoff spot. The Lightning are the top team in the Eastern Conference with 27 games left to play. The Bolts are riding a 9-game home winning streak, outscoring teams 38-17 in that stretch. Nikita Kucherov, he's on a 10-game point streak. He has 57 points in his last 25 games. Those 57 points would be the leading scorer on 15 teams in the full NHL season this year. Kuch's next assist will also be his 700th of his career. Andrei Vasilevsky has standings points in his last 17 games. He's gone 16-0-1 in that stretch. It's the second longest streak of his career. He had a 21-game streak in the 2019-2020 season. Oliver Bjorkstrand's riding a 3-game goal streak. Darren Radish on a 6-game point streak. It's the Lightning and Leafs tonight at Benchmark International Arena. Puck drop scheduled for 7:40 p.m. Eastern. Limited tickets still remain at TampaBayLightning.com. The game will be televised on TNT. We will have the local TV pregame show on the spot, Tampa Bay Channel 66, starting at 7 o'clock. Our radio pregame coverage starts at 7 as well on 102.5 The Bone and in the Lightning mobile app. An all-new Block Party podcast is out this morning with Gage Gonsalves. He talked about watching the Olympics with his teammates playing in it, the Stadium Series game, and this Lightning season. The Block Party podcast, presented by Highlight IPA, is available in your favorite podcast app and on the Lightning's YouTube channel.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2023.
Pass of the red line, blocked by Pat Maroon. Dumps this in from beyond the red line. They didn't call icing. It's going to be a spectacular 45-save shutout for Andrei Vasilevsky. And I feel comfortable saying this, folks. This is one of his greatest performances in his NHL career. I know he's had bigger moments, playoff games, shutouts in playoff games. This performance ranks as one of his most spectacular wins/shutouts in the NHL.
Vazzy's 45 saves tied a team record for saves in a shutout with Ben Bishop and Darren Pupa. The Lightning had only 18 shots on the night, but they still won 4-0. Happy birthday to Troy Millette, who played in 3 games in the 1997-1998 season. Thank you for listening to The Daily Strike for Wednesday, February 25th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is Hockey Day.